Hey all, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3. As the title would suggest, we're going to be doing a lot of tying up loose ends before we head off to the final world, which as you can probably guess is the Keyblade Graveyard. So, let's go finish off the bistro, let's go complete the last of the fucking classic Kingdom games, and get us a couple of Keyblades that you guys have been asking for.
Do you really need me for this part? I mean, we're not really going to be... Alright, fine.
We can talk about whatever we fucking want here. This is our playthrough, we make the rules. Hashtag Decade in the Dark.
Hashtag, can you not do that for the love of God? So help me, I'm gonna use all 280 characters to let you know how I feel.
How do you feel about, like, the expanded character limit on Twitter? Do you feel it's helped you in the long run?
Man, it has helped me shitpost way more effectively than before. So, you know what, I'm all good for it.
Yeah, it allows me to be more verbose than ever before. Look at this Goofy. Look at this shit. Oh, let's go look at the bistro now.
So, Bistro Keyblade, I think there's another Keyblade you mentioned. I'm just trying to build a checklist here in my head.
There's two of them, and I mentioned what we'll be getting from... whatever, it doesn't matter. Look at that, it's a tart.
Man, I mean, I'm not a big tart fan, but I am kind of wanting some candy or chocolate as a moment. I probably should have bought some when I was at the store today, but I didn't. I didn't even buy pork rinds. I forgot to buy pork rinds. Fuck.
Well, that's your problem, mate. I had to go around all the worlds finding the ingredients that I missed, by the way. And by the way, some of the most annoying ones can be found really deep into the frozen world, so that was fun.
Oh, yeah, no, that sounds like a blast. Ugh.
It didn't, and it won't. Words are failing me at this part, but it's a minigame part anyway, so we know you guys are just going to listen to this in the background, and I can really say whatever.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of put this on when you're doing homework or coding. That's actually something I've done recently, because let's face it, nothing else is going on. I'll just talk about whatever I please. So, you know, I do coding on the side, so I've been kind of looking for good music to play in the background while I'm coding. Lots of lo-fi, lots of, like, jazzy shit, bossa nova, stuff like that. I've been learning Python. And that's been pretty interesting. It's been going good along with my other, you know, actual IT job. So, yeah, no, I've been really having fun with that. Just as a side note, really.
Good stuff, man, good stuff. It's always nice to see someone learning a new skill or trade, because God knows I'll forget it, like on day 2 and whatnot. I just cannot keep data in my head.
Really, the thing you have to keep in mind, one of the big reasons I'm doing this, besides the fact that I actually am enjoying Python, I have worked with, like, HTML, CSS, things like that, and I do enjoy that kind of stuff. It's future-proofing, because I'm gonna be honest with you, man, if you're not constantly invested in your own skill development, you're risking something biting your ass down the line, and you may not lock yourself into a good career or health or things like that. So basically, never ever ever be satisfied. Like me, always hate what you're doing and want to do better and chase that endless dream.
Oh, that's beautiful. No, honestly, I respect that. I just wish I had the discipline to put it into action myself.
That reminds me of somebody posted like this picture of, it's like a quote from The Simpsons, but it's like who was it, Mr. Burns, and he's talking at a young entrepreneurs meeting. He's like, family, religion, friendship. These are the 3 demons you must slay if you wish to succeed in business.
I remember that. Yeah, look at that, a 5-star restaurant.
Le Grand? What the hell is that?
Bistrot! This is demon language.
Bistrot sounds like how a Japanese name for a bistro. It just has a random consonant on the end for some reason.
I wonder how like the patrons would feel if they knew a rat was cooking all their food.
I'm pretty sure you've asked that question before, and I think the same thing was that they wouldn't take it very well.
I don't know. This is Kingdom Hearts world. There's like a fucking duck and whatnot bopping around. I'm pretty sure we were cooking duck back there.
Yeah, that's true. Crab, duck, things like that.
Planned out in advance. Wait, didn't you?
Yeah, it was his plan to make Tom go back to the frozen world to farm for ingredients.
The business I had down pat, but it was the talking rat that I never saw coming, really.
That wasn't enough. It was Little Chef's commitment to his craft.
His retakes, constantly and constantly, wasting ingredients, getting new ingredients that made it work.
Does he quote a little bit of the reviewer's speech at the end of Ratatouille? Does he, like, quote that a bit here?
I'm not entirely sure, honestly. I don't think so.
It would have been nice if they did.
Think so, Donald?
Don't forget, it's anyone can cook. It's not everyone will cook.
Shine to you in the first place.
That cooking can come from anywhere, anywhere.
Anyway. You motherfucker, I swear to God.
I made lunch for yesterday.
Ah, I see.
Folks are hungry for connection, so you lads keep 'em well fed.
Get those fat bastards to come here and spend their money on my overpriced crap.
Your Scottish accent is abysmal. I'm talking like, Jesus Christ.
Granddad!
Grand Chef, what the hell is that?
Flintstones?
This is a good Keyblade, though. I forget what it's based off, because obviously they're not going to like give it its own fucking animations and whatnot. They'll just do some reskinning. But yeah, that's the bistro done, guys. So we're gonna go do the classic Kingdom games now.
I think I was actually watching a little part of this later on. You do use Grand Chef. It's actually another version of the shield. You know, the one you get from Olympus Coliseum.
Ah, yes, yeah. And now we shall build a building with Michael Mouse and Sora T no surname.
Anyway, in this game, Mickey just kind of walks forward like a stupid idiot, and you have to put up the things to make sure he can get the picnic baskets and meet with Minnie. Well, I presume they have a picnic, but if he gets like 5 picnic baskets, that's like 5 separate picnics, and I don't know about you, but I'm never particularly that hungry, you know.
I'm going to show you like a few run-throughs of this, and then we're going to be like, whatevs.
Yeah, it's just another Tiger Electronic video game that you play on your watch or whatever.
Look at Beetle there, using psychokinesis to throw these things down.
You know, this actually kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you've ever played, because I'm going to talk about a Game Boy game now. I don't know if you've ever played Donkey Kong 94.
Yes, I have.
I've played it a bit. I like the idea behind it. Oh, did he die? I think he died.
Now, you do have to, on some of these, like, you have to lose all your lives, so I'm just going to cut past that, like, when I lose a life once, otherwise we'll be here forever.
Where was I going? Oh yeah, Donkey Kong 94. I did like that idea as a game to kind of expand it, based on the original concept. I really should go back to it. I should go back to a lot of games, actually, but that ain't happening.
Well, it's a really fucking good game, honestly. Like, if you can, like, get it, I'm not sure if it's on, like, the Switch's lack of a virtual console, but look into it, get it cheap, you know, use it on your Game Boy Advance, job's a gun.
Well, I have that game actually on my 3DS, which I haven't cracked open in a long time, but it's there. You know, it's a pretty fun game.
We beat the Mad Doctor. They also adapted this into a level in Mickey Mania, if you ever played that.
Wasn't this based originally on a cartoon, though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Alright, bring on the next one.
Why didn't they have any of these with, like, a cartoony Disney Xehanort? I think that would have been great.
I think that would have gone against the tone they were trying to make here.
Man, Kingdom Hearts does not give a shit about the tone, and you know it.
Kind of true, honestly. Except for, like, Kingdom Hearts 2, where everything's, like, all self-serious and whatnot, and any attempts at comedy kind of fall flat.
Yeah, at least here they kind of lightened up a little. Are these guys just going to work? And I'll
I guess so. We're attacking Teamsters. Oh god, this game is anti-union. Keep going.
They sure are slaughtering a lot of cats. I think those are cats. I don't know. They got cats with some ugly fucking teeth.
They're coming close to you.
Why do they walk like that? It's like, darn, darn, coming to grab ya.
They only have a set amount of sprites they can use here, just like the Game & Watch of yore.
Yeah. Did we win?
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. That's what it reminded me of.
Just like West Side Story. Snap. Snap. Oh my god, they did grab Sora. They're gonna kill him.
It's okay now, we move on to a different parallel universe.
Yeah, where everything's happy and not bad.
Alright, the Wayward Canary. We've got to rescue all the canaries before the cat eats them.
Man, this is just another version of that one game where they're sneaking around and you gotta avoid the Pete's so they can reuse the maze graphics.
The Pete's? That implies more than one, and that's terrifying.
I would imagine there's more than one Pete.
Alright, we've done this once, so I'm just gonna, like, fly head first into the cat's mouth, if you don't mind. Whenever it appears.
Action 52.
Okay, so it's not appearing until, like, level 3, I guess. There it is.
And then he died. Turns out that's all you needed to do.
I didn't cut these out because it's like so fast.
Is this like a feral cat that's got like disease or something?
I guess so. It's not Sylvester, that's for sure.
Did we win? Or die? I think we died.
Oh, the last one of this page.
And then there's a whole other page to go.
This one's a bit too long for its own good, honestly, but otherwise it is just golf, I guess.
Give them some credit. They've given it a little bit mechanics here. I don't know. No, I know why it's called How to Play Golf. I think it was supposed to allude to those Goofy cartoons where he's trying to do something, and then there's like a narrator talking about how you're supposed to do it, but Goofy keeps completely fucking us up. I actually really like those cartoons, actually.
Yeah, I grew up watching those. Like, that's why I always think Goofy has the best cartoons, honestly. Like, the Mickey ones are fine, the Donald ones are fine, all of the three of them together are great, but, like, individually, Goofy is probably the most consistently good.
Yeah, probably the time I've watched the most traditional Disney cartoons was like, Mickey Mousecapades, or I'm sorry, what was it? Mickey Mouse Works, and then later it was House of Mouse, where they would show these shorts for that. And they had some good ones, and like I said, I always liked the Goofy ones the best, because I think that's him in his element, so to speak.
What's your opinion of golf as a whole, mate?
My coworker plays golf. I don't. I don't see the appeal. Doesn't really look that fun to me.
We defied the laws of physics back there, by the way. It fucking, like, went on a 90-degree turn.
I can kind of see a DOS game working like this, where they're just... With the right coding, if you load in the graphics fast enough, I can really see this working on like an EGA kind of, system.
That's rough, man. That's gotta be rough.
Yeah, I mean, when you're working in DOS, it's pretty rough.
Stop doing that.
What happens when you get something wrong in Carmen Sandiego? You suck.
I still haven't watched the Netflix Carmen Sandiego.
I hear it's good. I didn't really bother to check it out, I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of good with my Carmen Sandiego.
Fair dues. So, what can we talk about here exactly?
It's almost as if this version of golf is as stimulating as the real one.
Shut up.
I mean, I guess I admit I'm not sure how people can watch that sometimes. Not just stuff like golf, but like my roommate, he likes watching NASCAR, and I'm like, okay, because they just drive in a circle for 500 laps. Except sometimes when they do it for 250 to qualify, and then they do it for 500 more, I'm like, what? It's not that interesting, so I'm not sure how people can watch that sometimes.
What you gotta do, I suppose. I am bringing up a tier list for Kingdom Hearts here, and we're gonna pass the time by ranking the games. Would you like to do this?
I guess we'll have to. I mean, I don't want to, but I guess we need to.
Alright, I'll do yours first. Let's see. Oh man, I can't really tell which is which here. Let me find a better one.
And this is just that opening of Sonic 3, but they made it into a game.
It kind of is, honestly. Alright, so let's see. I hope this has every game on them. Logos. I can work with logos. Alright, Kingdom Hearts 1, mate.
Yeah, what are the levels of tiers?
S to D.
Okay. Kingdom Hearts 1, I'm gonna give it a C. It's more for the plot than anything, but the gameplay, eh.
Okay, Kingdom Hearts 2?
C, kind of the same thing.
Okay, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix.
I haven't played that, so I can't really comment on that.
Okay, well, I'm going to put in a road below haven't played, and we'll just put it in there. Alrighty. Birth by Sleep.
I'm gonna put that up to... Let's see, S to A. Let's put that to A. Only because the gameplay I think is really worth it.
What about Days?
I'm gonna judge this by just watching it. For that, D. The plot is lame. I mean, it was funny to shit talk. I hear the gameplay is bad. I haven't played it. But just based on that, D.
Fair enough. Mate, Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix.
I haven't played that either.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to actually bring it up. Dream Drop Distance.
I want to give that... I'll give it a... I really want to say C, but I have too many C's already. So I'm going to give it a very low B.
Okay, alright. Let's see. Birth by Sleep Final Mix, I assume you have not played?
I haven't played that.
Oh, that was 0.2 I put into the thing before, so let me go ahead and change that. And you haven't played 0.2, have you?
I haven't. I probably should have, I admit it.
Okay, let's see. Recoded.
Judging by the plot, from what I know, D.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Coded, neither of us have played, obviously. Chain of Memories GBA.
GBA? It goes from like S to F, right? Or S to D?
S to D, yeah.
I want to give that a C. I mean, I liked it at the time, but my opinion on it has kind of changed.
Okay, RE Chain of Memories.
I haven't played that. The cutscenes are better, though, so I guess I would put it on the same level. I hear, you know, they did have different gameplay changes, which I probably would have liked, so...
You haven't seen back cover, you haven't played Union Cross, and you haven't played Chi, so the only one left is 3, mate.
3, I'm gonna put that... Let's do B. I think it's B enough.
Yeah, it's B enough. So, no S ranks, Birth by Sleep in A, Dream Drop Distance and Kingdom Hearts 3 in B, KH1, KH2, and Chain of Memories in C, and D is Days and Recoded. Honestly, that is a very Helldragon tier list. I have no complaints there whatsoever.
I suppose that's fair to call it that kind of list.
Yeah, yes it is. And I'm going to do mine now, because Lord knows we have a lot of the part left.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, we're going to reset this here, and I'll go through the list. 0.2... as just like a game, it's too short for its own good. I feel like it was originally going to be the start of Kingdom Hearts 3, and they just lopped it off as like a demo and whatnot, but it doesn't feel as good to play as Kingdom Hearts 3, and even though it's nice to have a different protag for a change, I'm going to give it a C. It's not all that impressive. Kingdom Hearts 1, I'm going to give that a low... No, I'm going to give that a high B, because it does have some frustrating parts, and it's a very clunky game. I've always said I'd much rather just play KH2 than I ever would KH1, even if KH1 has the benefit of like charm and atmosphere and so on, but that's just the way I feel. Let's see, Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm going to give that an A. Because it is a very well put together game in spite of my gripes about it, and again, you know, if KH1 is in B, this has to be in A. Days, I have actually played, I'm going to put that in C. I have called a bit on it over the years, and the story of, like, Shion, like I said, did grow on me. I didn't like the character at all first. I think she took away from the Axel and Roxas dynamic, but they made it work and tied it in a neat bow, thanks to Kingdom Hearts 3, so that's there. Let's see, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, that is an S. They took an already good game, and they pretty much nearly perfected it. The additional stuff can't be raved about enough.
That sounds good.
And let's see, what else do we have here? I'm still ranking, I'm still raving. Dream Drop Distance, that's going to be a C. Dream Drop Distance HD, that's also going to be a C. It didn't really change much, honestly. Birth by Sleep is going to be A. I really enjoy that game. I think I played Final Mix. Did I play Final Mix? I must have done for the Guiding Key, so I'm going to put that in the same one. The Final Mix for that and KH1 aren't honestly too different, so I'm going to put Final Mix for Kingdom Hearts 1 and B as well. Recoded, actually not a bad game. If we're judging it like solely on gameplay, it's a lot of fun, but the story lets it down, so that's a C. Coded I haven't played. Let's see, Chain of Memories, I'm going to give that a B. I think it's a very well put together game, but unfortunately the limitations kind of let it down, and I'm going to put RE Chain of Memories on the same level because it doesn't have the atmospheric strengths of Chain of Memories, but it's a lot more accessible, so they're roughly about the same tier for me. Haven't played Back Cover, that's going to be D, because I don't really care about that story, it's a little bit boring. Union Cross I haven't played. I need a haven't played tier in here. I'm getting sloppy now. Haven't played. Play Dead, whatever. X, Union Cross, fix the spelling on there. And Kingdom Hearts 3, I am going to give, tentatively, an A. I think it's a low A. It's not as high as Kingdom Hearts 2, but with DLC, I think that could reach a high A. But it will never reach for me the heights of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix.
I guess depending on the DLC they add, that could probably change my opinion of Kingdom Hearts 3. But I'm rating it based on the vanilla version that came out, which I think is fair. Because it's fair to kind of rate on based on what they decided, hey, I am done with this game. So.
There we go. Oh lordy, we still have 10 minutes left.
You did one inning of this, right?
Oh lordy, nice job, Pete. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let's just throw it all the way over here where he can't move. That's good.
Oh, that is a baseball. Open the game. He's done, he's out. Well, he needs 2 more outs, specifically.
How to play baseball, not well.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Man, you were throwing, balls that they do in that Winnie the Pooh baseball game?
Kind of, really. I wonder if it's meant to be a reference, but I doubt it.
I also doubt it, yeah. Although, that was a while ago, so...
Sure was, mate. It sure was. Alrighty, I'm going to put our tier list on Twitter and say, here are THG and I's Kingdom Hearts rankings. Look forward to the stupid explanations. What part are we on right now?
46?
In part 46 of K3 playthrough. Yeah. Left, mine. Right, THDs.
And it's probably not going to be a great tier list that I made. I was doing it a little blind here, obviously, so...
Whatevs, mate. We're just talking over minigames and whatnot, it's fine. Game ends, you win, exit.
Oof. That last one was rough.
It kind of was, honestly. This one's super short. The last 2 are fairly, kind of run-of-the-mill, which makes them easy to record.
Well, that's good. And it's a boxing fighting game, too. And I could have sworn I saw there was some of the graphics. You're pulling out like an Aura kind of shit with this robot. I love it. Look, it's Star Platinum versus Forever.
You're not wrong, honestly. Or was it Strength, the big orangutan?
No, Strength was the stand. Forever was the orangutan.
Oh, okay. The fucking golden wind over here.
Now, I'm kind of surprised they actually gave you the ability to block and I think dodge and weave back there.
God, this is so slow.
Just do really digitized or like in the SNES game.
Mm-hmm. We have still to watch the Muda, mate.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, that'll be tomorrow.
Tomorrow. We'll watch it tomorrow.
Because THD's busy after this, he's got shit to do.
Yes, he is. Alright, last one, guys. Just a hop and a skip away from being done with the Classic Kingdom.
Mickey steps out over a cliff.
Yep. Oh gosh, it's a long way down!
I bought this cliff, why is it doing this to me?
This cliff's not sentient, Mickey. Well, I didn't know that when I bought it!
He's collecting music. What platformer is this?
This would be either Theatre Rhythm, or it would be Homo Night, I think.
You know what, speaking of music notes, because I know that's a thing, and I want to make this segue, I want them to introduce Banjo-Kazooie, or hint at him in Smash, where Joker goes to a museum to steal something, maybe, and he opens it up, and it's a Jiggy. And then that's just where it cuts. That'd be amazing. And I called out Simon's introduction into Smash Brothers with his trailer, so hopefully I'm going to be 2 for 2 here.
Man, I hope so. I would love the Bear and the Bird in Smash, but unfortunately I have to kill my other pick to ensure the karma is on my side here, so I'm sorry, Sora. You're walking into tar, and I'll pull my legs out with my face.
What, did you say Sora was your other pick?
Yes, I did.
I don't know. I heard about, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but the searches they're doing on European Google for the list of the DLC characters, and one of them was, it's Banjo. We hear it's Banjo, Doomslayer, Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden, which actually is really cool. I think that's a great idea for classic NES rep. And then some guy from Dark Souls. I don't know. Hopefully that's accurate. Like, if that's accurate, hey, I'm good. You know, Banjo, Ryu Hayabusa, Doomslayer. Fuck it, why not? Let's see.
Doomslayer would mostly be like explosives and whatnot, and hell, Joker has a gun, so everything's on the table right now.
Man, no. I mean, Doomslayer just needs the BFG in some fashion, then we'll be happy.
Well, that would be the final smash, wouldn't you think?
It would be the final smash, yeah. I think it would
god,
work.
if it appears like at the front of the screen, classic style, that would be amazing.
Oh no, you know what? That would be the sickest shit. I'd love it.
Alright, let's power up classic tone. I'm sure you guys have heard about this when you do like the reaction command or whatever, like fucking Timeless River Sora comes out and attacks everyone.
Now, what's its form change? That's my question.
The form change, that's the one, yeah.
Is it like an existing one? Is it like a gun, or...?
We'll see, because I honestly haven't kept it logged in my brain, but I did go about, like, scavenging some fluorite, some adamantium, and so on. Sorry, adamantite. Oh, I mean, they own Marvel now, but I almost called a stir there.
And, you know, back there we did see a brief visual of Nano Arms. It turns into kind of an Agile Claws kind of thing. Its finisher, it's weird. It's kind of like a centralized data storm kind of attack. I didn't really like it that much after I used it for a little bit, so I kind of just went back to Highland.
Yeah, understandable. Nano Arms is a great Keyblade, but there's just better options for me there, so, you know, I go with what I like. Also, I upgraded the gummy ship.
Yeah, no, I can tell, man. You actually bothered to upgrade it. Now it looks like a proper I was created out of cheese blocks kind of ship.
God made me wrong! But this is hype. It's not as hype as fighting the Dreadnoughts in Kingdom Hearts 2's final gummy mission, but this one's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, no way this compares to the final mission in Kingdom Hearts 2 for the gummy ship. This one I had a little problem with. First off, it reminds me so much of like going to fight Andross. I legit thought, I was hoping actually there was going to be some sort of Andross reference, but you have to kind of navigate through this ship area to get to the end. And with the way the ship steers, I kept bumping in the walls. I don't know what I was doing wrong, alright? Maybe I just suck at driving this thing, but it was kind of hard for me to navigate because there's like different corridors you can go through. You have to take a lot of sharp turns. I kept bumping into shit. I kept getting turned around. I don't know. I just had a hard time in here.
Well, that's sad for you, I suppose, but as for me, I did it flawlessly. I did it perfectly. I completely missed the tunnel going around there, so we're just gonna basically do a 180 here and go back the way we came.
Yeah, completely flawless, huh?
Yeah, alright. Okay, actual criticism. It seems like they wanted to have their cake and eat it as well, because you're sort of on a track, but you're sort of like full 360 movement, and when it comes time to like turn around and whatnot, that doesn't really work too well.
Yeah, that was my main complaint. This is why the ship should have been more traditional 360 movement and not that weird use R1 to accelerate kind of... Because it's stiff as fuck to control this ship is. I don't really like it. It's better in the open space when you can kind of fuck around a little bit. But here in this narrow area, it doesn't really work.
Music's great though. This is one of the best tracks in the game for me.
Well, I guess. I mean, I didn't really pay attention to the music in this section. I don't know why. I guess I was just getting too frustrated with how this thing steered.
Oh, THD's getting pissed.
Yeah, he's always getting pissed, that's for sure.
Indeed. And that's basically it, I think. We have like a little trench run here, but that's about it.
I'm really surprised they did not call back to more of the Death Star kind of trench run. You think Nomura would be jumping at the bit for a chance to do that, but I guess he already did that in Kingdom Hearts 2, so we need something a little different.
Just follow the money. It will lead the way.
That's just not in video games, but also in real life. Follow the money, dear boy.
Yes, indeed. Like Mr. Burns pulling a wad of cash in a car. Just follow it. Nothing will go wrong. Alright, now we can boost up a little bit. Let's go.
Just don't smash into the wall.
I will do whatever the hell I want, good sir.
Alright, man, you can smash in as many walls as you want.
Trust me, I have done my fair share of hurting myself that way.
What the fuck is that?
Giant-ass flying fortress thing, which would be a lot more impressive had we not already fought something akin to this before.
By the way, level 1 ship, pain in the ass to do this. I mean, it's not hard, it just takes a fucking while.
Yeah, it's just like it takes a while. It's not difficult in the slightest.
Really more of an HP sponge than anything, but hey, if you like your gigantic multi-layer shit boss fights, you know, Ansem in the World of Darkness, then this is your bag.
Yeah.
You know, now that I think about it, maybe this would have been a little too hard to do, but why didn't they take the gummy ship when they were fighting Ansem in the Darkness, you know, when he was that bio ship or whatever?
Because they couldn't get the gummy ship into the Dark Realm?
Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, if they could have summoned it then, I think that would have actually been a pretty fun boss.
Yeah, like just crash the gummy ship into him to break the ship apart.
Actually, no, I kind of, that would have been pretty nice, as a way to kind of, you know, a finality for the game.
Yeah. Oh, it's all kicking off now, lasers in every direction.
So I saw this and I'm like, man, that had better not be an Independence Day reference.
Just Will Smith comes out of nowhere. Hey y'all, now I'm Disney too.
Man, no, it was great in that movie when Randy Quaid rams his jet into the mothership. He's like, hello boys, I'm back!
Yeah.
That was the best shit in that movie.
My favourite part about Will Smith in the new Aladdin is where he's singing Prince Ali, and he says, try your best to stay calm, and it cuts to a completely calm Sultan and Jasmine.
Huh.
Like, he's not bopping around transporting himself to different places and hyping up the crowd. He's just talking, but whatever. Who cares about that shit when we have this, which is amazing?
Wow. And there's some Keyblades I recognize, and some I don't, actually.
So yeah, it started here, it will end here. The Keyblade Graveyard is our next destination. Come on guys, you gotta fly there faster. I'm running out of stuff to say here. I guess we'll never make level 40, but in my heart, I'm level 99. So we'll see you next time when we begin the endgame of Kingdom Hearts 3 in the Keyblade Graveyard. See you then.